boys and girls, don't try this at home.
Not at all.
This is for hillbillies only. Alright YouTube, so before I get this video started, in which we're going to be going over the car and seeing what all broke from the last race at Petaluma, and talking about some future plans for both the Super Truck and the Hobby Stock. A lot of you guys were wondering what's going on with that. I wanted to make a little announcement here. Some pretty exciting stuff's going on. Drinkin Racing's coming to the south. About next month, we're going to be going to the south to hopefully see some racing and possibly some possible moving spots for us good old boys to move to one day. There's going to be even a bigger announcement coming out of what exactly we're going to be doing there, but I'm not going to tell you guys what's going on yet, so you guys have to stick around for that announcement. And on to the video. Freeze right there. Stay put.
Hello, buddy.
Alright, what's going on, guys? Ryan, Hillbilly Pit Crew, Drinkin Racing. We're washing up these body panels. We're gonna put this English wheel to use finally with the flat bottom anvil that came in. Got the whole set down here. So we're gonna check out Humpty Dumpty, get her up on Jack's hands. We got a new right front shock on here. All we gotta do is somehow unbend the very bottom part.
I am blowing off. I burned it.
All right, don't blow it off this time.
Can you grab me the valve cord?
Yeah.
Thank you. Pour it out first.
Oh boy, come on. Go as far forward as you can on this thing, like under the ball joint.
Hold on. I'm already all the way off now.
All right, so we got all these side panels and rear quarters straightened out.
Yeah, go slow so you don't pull the thing off.
Came out pretty well. We just got to get a little more of a curve in it, and we can put it back on the car. They just pulled out the radiator right now, and we're about to put a thermostat in there. And we're gonna work on the shock right now. 84%. Just a little mud came out of that radiator, huh?
Just a hair.
This happens when you run with no nose.
Yeah.
For what? Not even one lap? Alright, boys and girls, don't try this at home.
Not at all.
This is for hillbillies only. Alright, it's not perfect, but it's a lot better than it was. Redneck ingenuity. I figured if I had relish, might as well use it, right?
I said you brought the relish out.
Oh, we grilling, but we're grilling a little bit too much.
Look. A little burnt, but oh well. It'll happen. It all goes down the same hole.
All right, got the car gone over pretty well. Watch your mouth. Ooh. What's the score?
2-1.
All right, I heated this thing up a little more and straightened it out a little better. Got it on the car. So I got kind of pissed off when I unloaded the car a couple days ago now, and when I was backing it down by myself, ended up hitting the already broken bumper on the cement coming into the shop over there in the front, and did a little more damage than was on there. This one now is completely ripped off, but this is the one that really pisses me off. Pulled it right out of the frame. So just a little more work I gotta do now. Doing a little tire washing, getting the Adobe off these tires, man. That Petaluma mud is something else. So I got a longer stud, ended up putting it in just to crack the rotor. Getting these body panels washed up. Might as well. That poor nose. Yeah. That poor thing has been through hell and back. We fixed it. Left for a shock. Never mind. Got any change? Merry Christmas. All right, so we had a pretty good last couple days going over what all is broken on the car and what we got to get fixed up before the next race. Let me show you back here what's going on. You guys saw the bumper that got tore up, so these mounts are going to have to get redone. But when the left rear chain broke and it pulled the shock apart, it didn't have a way of preventing the rear end from walking forward. So what happened was, let me show you here, the item that stopped the motion was actually the drive shaft. And the drive shaft went as far in as it possibly could into the transmission, and what it did was it popped this output shaft seal right there. So we're gonna have to get that guy back in there, maybe some Loctite or something. And then if you guys saw the last race when we went to Petaluma, you guys know that we had an issue that cracked our header. It cracked the primary tube of the header, and we put this little, I don't know, sheet metal brace, if you would, around it just to keep it, you know, somewhat into shape. But what happened was this muffler down here hit a piece of mud on the berm, and so it cracked it. So what happened was it burned a hole right through that piece of sheet metal. So we're gonna have to rotate that thing or something before the next race until we get our new header. So let me show you guys what we're going to do here. We're gonna get this thing out of here, get it back on all fours, get the body panels back on. Obviously gotta make a new front bumper for it, and we're gonna get it out of here so we can start working on the hobby stock. That's just been sitting here neglected. You guys have all been asking what blew up on this thing. I've been curious, the Hillbilly Picku's been curious, we're all curious what happened. So we're gonna finally get this thing in the shop, pull the motor out, and find out what blew up on it. I'm really hoping that the motor is salvageable, we can at least save the block, hopefully. So cross your fingers on that one, but you guys stick around for another episode, checking out what's going on here. We got the tires all washed up today and washing the radiator. Got a couple more body panels to roll out here on the English wheel. Been having a whole lot of fun using this thing to straighten out all these body panels. Got a good pile started over there, looking really nice. So yeah, had a good couple days. So you guys stick around for another video coming out here pretty soon of us doing some more fun stuff. Thank you guys for watching here on Drinkin Racing. We'll see you next time.